What's happening, everybody? So I'm at a buddy's house. He lives in an old 1800s storefront. Now, I just dug a target and turned my camera on. You want to see the color? My buddy hasn't seen it either. Buddy, can you hold my camera? If this really is gold, it will be my first piece. Except for a little chip that I found once. I didn't even know it was gold when I found it. I got a spray bottle. Looks a little green in spots. Big old clump of mud just fell out. We got stamps on the inside.
You got you in it though?
I see the word gold. I'll be right back. All right, so let's see if I can show it to you. Hold on here. Come on, focus. 10-karat gold filled. Little piece of electroplated gold. Awesome. All right, moving on. I just found my next cool target. Oh, by the way, hey Bert, let me see your hand. Other one. Where'd it go? The ring was on his finger. I gave it to the owner. He let me come and metal detect his property, so I'm going to let him keep whatever he wants. Even though it was my first piece of gold. He's looking at me like, come on, man. Don't make me feel guilty. I offered it to him. That's cool.
It's not one of my kids.
Good, because I want to take that home and add it to my collection of Doug cars.
Go ahead. It's not one of my kids. I didn't buy that.
Sweet. Well, I'm still out here. Right now I'm up in the woods behind his property. Well, on his property, behind his house. But check these out. Now, what did you say this was?
Wood chip, I believe.
Or some sort of conveyor. Got a conveyor belt on it. Steel conveyor belt. Rock crusher. Yeah. That thing was for making gravel. And over here, whoa, they tried pulling it out and they were doing burnouts with something. All of this is, the stones around here are enormous. Mr. Chubby Hubby, what is all this? You're the old tool guy. I'm not saying you're old, I'm saying the tools that you're into are old. And what do you know about these things? Huh. I don't want to crawl in there and get covered with ticks, if I'm not already. It's a big wagon. Interesting. So yeah, they were definitely doing some quarrying up in here. I found a wheat penny a little while ago on this little trail here. That's all I found is the wheat pennies and the gold ring. I say that's all I found. I found a gold ring. Yeah, I know it was only electroplated, but still cool to find. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute, and I will talk to you all soon. I just stepped up closer to this machine here. I think my buddy's right. Definitely, well, I'm guessing a wood chipper. It's got some pretty gnarly blades on here. And with a little bit of work, it can be made to move again. A little bit of grease. Wouldn't that be neat? What? Oh. All right, I'm gonna end this. I gotta get home to my dogs. I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, so here's my big haul for the day. I got 1980, come on, focus. 82? Yeah, something like that. 82 clad quarter. 2016 Fort Moultrie, Philly, clad quarter, a dime, 4 pennies. I got 3 Wheaties. That one's a 47, 55, and a 56. No strong doubling. These things were crusty. I actually had to pick at it with my thumbnail. You hear that? He was singing a minute ago. All right, anyway. So yeah, I didn't see any strong doubling on my 55. And boy, was it crusty. I think this one was the worst of it. Yeah, I didn't quite finish the back, but there was no detail until I started chipping away. But if we look here, real close, maybe, underneath all that crust was every bit of detail. You can't see it. Huh. You can almost see it on the wheat stalk. Maybe I should have rubbed a little oil on it or something. Rub on it some more. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, it was in great shape before it was dropped. And then, this cleaned up great. Get rid of the light. Check it out. It's plastic. On the bottom it says Phantasm. So I think it's it doesn't say Hot Wheels on it, but I looked up, well, I Google searched this with the images, and it came up with 2004 Hot Wheels green Phantasm. This thing looks pretty cool. What's that say? I don't know what that says. Let's see here. The hell is that? I don't know what that says. If anybody else knows what that says, leave a comment, because I have no idea. Something box times 10. I don't know. Cool little car. I never collected these things, but I do have a little collection of Doug cars now. I think it says it's made in Malaysia. Yeah, it says Phantasm there. Some sort of strange trademark. That's not Hot Wheels. I don't know. That's what it came up as, though. Pretty neat. And then, of course, we have the gold ring that I found, which I gave to the property owner. I've known that guy since we were little kids, and I was happy to be able to put it into his hand, because if he didn't let me on his property, I wouldn't have had it to begin with. I never would have found it. So, Albert, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me come up, and I look forward to coming back again. He said he found some old campsites on his property, and like old fire pits with old rotted out tin cans around it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to searching around on his property a lot more. Unfortunately, there is so much iron and garbage buried on his property. Like I said, it was from the 1800s. And there were old cars up there. I think he scrapped like 50 cars and sold from like the 40s and 50s. Just a huge junkyard up there. There was an old Vanagon, an old Carmen Gia that were just rotted right out. Like he said, he touched the motor on the Carmen Gia and he put his fingers through the side of the engine block. Yeah, they've been sitting up there for a while. But anyway, I'll show you a couple of pictures that he sent to me of the gold ring and end it with that. So much love, everyone. I'll talk to y'all soon.